Episode 11. We begin our episode with 50 steps, the normal amount that you would expect when starting in the entrance hall. And yet we already have a pretty built-up house. And a lot of items too. Still going for more green rooms. Still going for more coins to save for the shrine at the end of the day. First things first, let's run an experiment. Just trying to be careful about anything I might have missed. Like that. Because I have missed a lot of things before, like notes or whatever. But I guess the keycard was an even bigger thing to not miss. Alright, the experiment. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then, yep. While drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan, that seems to only happen one time because there's only one drawing room, and immediately. This one is also only one time, but it's immediately. How is this one any better unless you get like a second drawing room through the House of Mirrors? Set your steps to 40. That's not too bad. Spread dirt on the driveway. Okay. If we trigger it multiple times, that might be good. And then gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. How many do we have? Just as a litmus test or whatever, a check-in. We've got 2. We would get more later. And we could trigger it multiple times. We'd only get 1 key from 2 hallways, we would need 2 more for 2 keys. But we could like do it every time we do a red room. And potentially get however many red rooms times 1 or 2 keys times 1.5 to like average it out. We could say like a good, I don't know, 6 keys or something if we do 4 red rooms. But I think the play is this, right? Because then we just kind of negate the loss of 5 steps by setting our steps to 40. And it makes the red rooms valuable, because the red rooms are usually free. They're meant to be a drawback. And even though we have 50 steps right now and 40 is less than that, 40 is like a really good number to have when you're running low on and at the higher ranks, as my previous bread and breakfast run failure indicated. How is this any useful? I mean, it's just like... Oh wait, it's when you draw it. Okay, wait. This one's pretty good too. If you draw the drawing room floor plan and never actually create it, you can keep on drawing it. That's what draw means. Not drafting. It's terminology. So this could have potentially be like the same thing without having to actually create a red room, which gives you a drawback. I mean, the red room drawbacks tend to be minor, sometimes, depending on the red room. And how often is the drawing room going to come up? Actually, we can actually, like, check. I mean, we don't know how much, but we can at least compare the relevance. It is commonplace. It always kind of comes up, doesn't it? Wait, did we actually place it down yet? We didn't. So we could get a commonplace room that we never place, that always sets our steps to 40, and we don't actually ever have to draft it until we want to. And we would never have to put down a red room, I mean, unless we like just normally do that. It's kind of tempting. But the drawing room itself is good to actually put down when we need it. Which one is more likely? That's going to be the deciding factor. How many red rooms are there? There's like 8. They always like show up. I think my run ended, right? When I couldn't get the room that I needed. And I mean, these are both like trying to get the room that you need. But I feel like trying to get a red room from 3 rooms, that's pretty likely, right? Especially in the higher ranks if you don't actually draft them. And even though it's commonplace, the drawing room is just one room out of many. There are other commonplace rooms. There are so many red rooms, and they might even be commonplace, that there's just more chance of actually drawing a red room and then placing it down, rather than maybe drawing a drawing room and not placing it. And the rarity on these are standard, commonplace. Yeah, we've seen that a lot. That's unusual, gym standard, standard, rare. Never noticed that. Have we ever been inside the weight room? Don't think we have. We put it down that one time, but never made it. I guess we should have like walked into it. We did draft it that one time. An exercise room outfitted with weightlifting equipment. A good workout session here will wipe you out and leave you with little energy left for exploring. We didn't actually go inside, so there might be more lore inside. We'll have to put it down again. And the furnace is rare. But there's a lot of common ones, and even one, or a lot of standard ones, and even one commonplace one. And apparently 8 of these. So I think with that many red rooms, we're just more likely to get what we need with that first rule. We don't want a red room just yet. And here are the red rooms. And the drawing room. We would have triggered our effect. Well, we can put it down. And it's like a good place for it. We're not going inside it quite yet, though. Alright, we'll spend our last gem. We know there's one more gem based on the security terminal, just like around. I think it was inside the bedroom, probably. But first we're going back to this way. I guess we can check this. Yeah, nothing new was added. We're going back to dig up the things that we left in the patio and the courtyard, or rather the veranda. And right, yeah, the diamond wouldn't be inside the bedroom, it would be in the courtyard because we spread it to there. I just read that. Let's dig. This is I don't know what kind of soil this room is. Actually, the veranda might not have had, like, any digging spots. I might be remembering somewhere else. At least we got a coin. And a rather dirty coin. Another one. Were there any in here? Oh, there were. A few old coins. I think this is like a good experiment, right? Or rather, what's the word? Comparison? Whatever. Because we know this is a good soil room, and this is like maybe, well, it's not the best soil room. So I think our luck with digging things up is clearly affected. Never mind. I have no idea anymore. This could just be a luck thing, but I was about to say we got 2 coins from that other one. If we got something good here, I would have surely came to the conclusion that the better soil means better digging. But maybe it only affects like certain functions that actually have a use for the soil, like in lore, in reality, in a way that makes sense, rather than items inside the soil. Well, we got 5 more dig spots. Do we want to head back? How many steps is that? After we enter the courtyard? And there was like a gem spread here, right? Yeah. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps back to the entrance hall. Don't think we're doing that now. We're definitely going back to the entrance hall after we're done with the day and want to go to the shrine. A coin. Well, saving up for the shrine, I guess. An ordinary key. Lucky us. Our special courtyard with 5 digging spots that we got from the upgrade disc is paying off. At least this one time. So many coins. Are we going to spend them all on the shrine? We might. Damn. I guess some of them are going to be like that. Alright. And off we go to the foundation. We'll save the drawing room for later. Any items? I guess not. That's where we live, apparently. When we're not camping out here. No mole on the right mouse. This is not Lady Epson, like the one that we refer to as the Lady of the Estate. So which Epson is Lady Epson? Is it our grandma or great-grandma, or whatever? We know from the room where her photo is, the walk-in closet. This is the one Lady Epson uses, and I assume it's her own photo on the mirror, right? I guess. The one with the mole is Lady Epson, the elder one, and this would be Marion. The moon. It has to do with room 46, according to, forgot his name, the fortune teller. Alright, we're here again, and there are digging spots. A turnip. How nutritious. And what's in digging spot number 2? It seems like 2 digging spots is standard. Any more than that might be triggered by like... whatever else like bonuses you can get that like trigger more digging spots, like that one outer room. Alright, there's only one door we can access. Still no idea what this does, or how to even trigger it. There's no other button in the room, unless I'm missing something. We're here at the edge. This might be a dead end. Well, it's not a dead end if we make the chapel, but then our steps get set to 40. Do we want to manually make this a dead end? We've got the drawing room. We could make the nursery, get extra steps. Maybe we'll do that. It'll be our last gem though. It might be better to save gems when we want to progress in the northern ranks. But it's fine. I guess I'm gambling. Do we want to go inside? We got the bonus. Can we see anything inside? I guess we can't know for sure unless we check. Lo and behold, there was nothing. A waste of steps. Should be fine though, we've got the experiment, so we're gonna set it to 40 at some point. Oh wait, there was a gem. Okay. Spend a gem, get a gem. This looks much nicer, the nursery, like less creepy, when there are actual windows. It just goes... It's just the same for all of the other rooms in the house, I guess. Heading to the drawing room. Anything to say? It's probably worth it to check it right now. Oh wait, I just forgot, or remembered, or whatever. I have this. I was going to set it to low, but then we found the security card, so make it high. Doesn't matter what the offline mode is, we have the card. Just to make sure. Every time, it feels like without like a noise. No, not that. Okay, it is high. I mean, I saw that visually, but there wasn't like any tactile feedback or haptic feedback or whatever that made me feel like it clicked in, is all. And here it is again. It's like a lot of rooms have a combination of two sketches, other than like the regular drawings or whatever. It has to do with the password. I've got a working theory on that. What were we looking for again? The garden, without the garden, and with the guy? We'll have to pay attention for that. Let's try... Left is less likely to be locked, right? Oh, there's the pool. This will let us spawn in extra rooms that we don't normally see. And it's not a dead end. We can redraw though. I think the pool is maybe a good option if we want the locker room, sauna, or pump room, which we never actually created. Is that something down there? No, that's just a light. We know the pump room can control the water level based on that one book that we read. But lowering the water here, I don't know what it would do. Alright. Staying on this level, I guess. Oh, the aquarium. It might be a waste. But it is a green room, and we're more likely to find an item, right? Could be good for the coins to get the pantry, but the pantry is pretty commonplace, right? Let's get the rare room. Oh, and it's also a bedroom, so we get... yeah. Oh, and it's also a red room. We did it. We did an experiment. I'm a bit disappointed that the nursery rule takes place before the red room rule. How does that work in code? We got this. We don't know the third item we need to combine with it though. At least we got that. What does lowering the water level here do? Or raising it? Would you like flood the room? I doubt it. Maybe you could eat the fish? No, I wouldn't do that. North it is. Or do we want to go to the drawing room? Maybe we head back to the drawing room later. We've got the steps, yeah. Okay, maybe we save. Well, we've got the keys. Could be a green room. What if we save this locked door and make it the special green room, the secret garden. We haven't done that yet, but we know that's probably how that works, right? That it has to be a locked door on the edge of the house. It might have some kind of special thing like the patio, or rather the terrace, where you have to enter from this side or something. This could be our way in, which would mean we would have to draw the code check. So maybe we do save this. Well, we are pretty close to rank 8. Oh, but the locker room is new. Ah, we don't have any diamonds. Spread keys throughout the house, huh? That's pretty fun. I mean, that'd be pretty hard to find them. They're just like everywhere. You don't even know where to search. Does that mean like every room maybe has one? Because the patio that spread gems to the green rooms, we know that does it in each green room. So you know that you can check every green room, you can plan for it. But you can't plan for this. Unless you got that one room that the book told us about that collects everything. Unfortunately, we're not getting the new room. My mistake. Need more diamonds. I guess I could get diamonds by creating that one closet. Always hesitant to actually make it. Until we actually get it connected to a bedroom. I maybe made the wrong choice upgrading it to that one. Alright. Well, this one isn't going to be a garden, so we'll unlock it. We want to use the special drawing room, drafting room rule. Alright, here we go. No, wait, it's a dead end. 2 bedrooms, though. But I mean, even if we get 10 steps from this, our steps are just going to become 40 later. Let's get the money. And head further north, I guess. But do we want the book? We can head north, because we have the dining room, so... Do we want the coins? We can get the coins later, the pantry's common. We already passed up the library. We can redraw, but if we did, what would we want? Maybe something that goes in a upside down T shape to get the further room? We're in the drafting room. We could just draft. We could end up with like needing to spend a diamond on one of these and not getting something good. Let's go for the library. There's a lot to do in the library, like a lot of books to check out. So I say we do it now. While we can. We have to go to the library like 2 times every time to even get to get one book. And we want this one, Dear Old Mom's Swimbird. Some of these might be more better tactically, like this one was. But let's get Mom's. That's locked in, right? Yeah. Now what's this? And what's this? What the hell is this? That's new. I see. The foundation. By creating a door to the back side of the foundation, you create some access point to whatever piping is going through it, huh? How very interesting. I guess this activates the elevator, right? Now, since the foundation is permanent, is that too permanent? I wonder. Is it worth checking around for things upstairs? Guess we can check. Could items spawn on these shelves, like little coins or something? Maybe. We haven't seen it yet though, I don't think. I don't remember. And what are you? We've never seen this item before. Yes. Well. What does that mean? That is a rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 room. Do we just have that in our inventory now? A treasure map. Didn't even get like a announcement for it. Is there a treasure in the nursery? Now the question is, does this walking pass have to do with that treasure? Do we have to like make this pass come true to get the treasure or something? Or do we just have to go to the room? Well, I guess we can pass by the foundation. Well, we'd have to kind of walk a circuitous pass to get there. We're gonna head back there at some point, right? As we make our way back to the entrance hall at the end of the day, maybe. My only concern is that if we need to like make the dotted line beneath the X come true, we can't do that anymore. We lost the chance to build a room below the nursery. But that'd be a pretty weird rule, that you'd have to like create this pass. You'd have to get the blueprint early or something to make all the connecting doors work the way you want them to. Or you just have to be lucky. You could maybe save the treasure map in the code check for another day, but then you'd have to get the code check, so it doesn't really matter. And we are kind of going for the code check right now, aren't we? Well, we were. I think there's still hope for the code check in the upper ranks. Let's continue north. We got a freebie before dinner. Better in the early parts of the day. But maybe we'll get a bunch of coins from the lock boxes at the entrance. Could activate rank 8 right now, but we don't need the food. We probably save the food for when we run out of red rooms or decide we're not going to draft any more red rooms or just can't. I need to start walking back. Yeah, that makes sense. That figures. Do we want to spend keys now? Let's see if we can get by without using them here. That figures. What to do? I guess lower rank rooms are better than higher rank rooms to not be locked. But then also on the west side is less likely to be locked, if we believe that. Only got 2 keys and 3 locked doors. Maybe I should have gone for that locksmith after all. We've got a lot of coins now. Okay, we'll do this way. No, wait, this way. To unlock rank 8. Okay, hang on. Gymnasium does let us go further in. It's the only one that isn't a dead end. And it does set our steps to 40. I mean, that doesn't really help us. But the sauna's new. I passed it up before and I won't pass it up again. We'll just have to hope that the right side of the dining room leads further in without any more locked doors. We made it. The sauna. Hey, don't put that there. Oh, there's more? Lucky us. Need 1 more coin for the affected trigger from the coin purse. Right next to the dining room. How interesting. A sauna right after a meal? Is that dangerous? I don't know. A traditional wood-lined Puerto Rican style sauna. Temperature controlled and exceptionally relaxing. The invigorating effects of this room will leave you waking up the next day feeling rejuvenated. I like how the text under the sauna and all of that, it's all steamy or watery or something due to the steam. It's a nice place. And out we go. Ah, food's ready. Not eating it yet though. Saving it for later. This one's only better, like, extra 10 steps with the... What was it again? The boiler room? Or was it the showroom? I think it was the showroom. Or the trophy room? This is the quail, right? Might be better with the trophy room. Well, later. Our last key. There it is, the code check. But it's a dead end. Well... The chapel... I don't know. It's a tough choice here, you know? We could just, like, cash out. We could get the secret garden key, spend it on the aquarium, presumably that would work. Get this super special secret garden, and then leave with however many coins, get whatever's in the entrance hall with our sledgehammer, and spend our coins over at the whatever it's called, the prayer site, whatever, the outdoor room, to get a blessing for the next day. We already got the sauna plus 20 steps for the next day, so could just be building for tomorrow. And who knows if we're gonna get the code check again, if we just go for the chapel and then, like, get more rooms. No, I'm pretty sure the code check's the only way to do this. We don't even have any more keys if we're, like, gonna gamble for more rooms or something. It's gonna be this. We've got the secret garden key. The plan came together. Well, it comes together if this does actually work from this angle, or if there isn't some other special rule that I'm not aware of. It worked. The secret garden. It is actually not a dead end. In my head, I was telling myself it's a dead end. I guess it's not. Well, now we know the layout. It goes like outside, and it has like a T shape. If we put the secret garden on the other side, does it reverse? Maybe. We got some music. Coin burst effect trigger? Did we already do that? Huh. Maybe I missed it. We got some dig spots too. Well, first, a rare room. It's also a spread one. Spread fruit throughout the house. Huh. Just all around. A floor plan so secretive it had been removed from the drafting pool to avoid anyone unwanted accidentally stumbling upon it. This secluded garden, flanked by a variety of Morojai fruit trees, has served as a private retreat to at least 2 other generations of Sinclairs. And there's the moon symbol. I like the sound of the wind. It's interesting how this works, that you have to use a key to get this room. It's like an extra fourth room other than the 3 that you normally draft, but it triggers before you draft, or draw, or whatever. Is there at least one other digging spot? I feel like there's usually 2. In a green room. Nah, we're off the map. Maybe not so for the secret garden, or maybe just not so in general. It could just be random. Yep, just the one digging spot. We got 2 of these things. Whatever those are. And this. It's not interactable, but it is the moon. Something to do with the absence, I assume. What do you do? It's some manner of puzzle. What a surprise. What does north, south, east, west do for us? There are a total of 3 arrows. One that is not movable, one that is under that one, and another one further. What if we point all the arrows towards the moon? It's a puzzle type 2. And would you look at that? It's one of these levers. Not broken. In perfect working condition. Don't even have to craft for this one. And it's also on the left side of the antechamber. We technically have a chance at this. Could this be the run? There's the moon door. 3 rooms. We can connect to it. There are no more other rooms that we can work with in this house layout, other than the one north of the secret garden. We have 1 key, 1 gem, and several coins that we could spend on keys if we had locksmiths, but we don't. No chances to change our drawings with dice or whatever. Here we go. Alright, immediately. Gonna have to use a key. Wrong button. Would you look at that? 40 coins. Imagine what we could do with that one outdoor prayer thing with 55 coins. Incredible. And yet, we don't have enough gems. I would consider it, even if it doesn't let us go towards the antechamber. Just because it's a new room and for this whole thing with the angel thing. Gotta figure out what that room name is actually called. But even if we could afford this with gems, I'm so tempted, I would be so tempted, to still go for the antechamber, as unlikely as it is, with our limited resources. It's the only thing we can do now, though. The only option that makes sense. Yeah, set it to 40. Actually, wait, it removes 5 of our steps, and then sets it to 40. If we happen to reach 0, like we create a red room when we have 5 steps remaining, and we set to 0, Does that end the day right there? I wonder. It's getting late in the day. Do we want that food? No, we don't need it now. Anything metal detector? Got anything for me? I guess not. We're just passing through this time. If we have a key. I was wondering if you could actually read under these statues like a name. We've seen names of the angels, but we don't really know what meaning that is to us. Alright, it's not locked. We do have one gem leading to the right. It's the only choice that makes sense. And would you believe it? We've got what we need for this. Thank goodness we set that to high. I completely forgot we had the chance to get these keycard doors. We know that's not true. With this guy and without this guy, don't know what that means. And where's this pointing to, this? Ah, there it is. Well, we got a key if we need it. For any reason. But we have the key card. But since we have the money, let's check. Do we want gems? We're not really drafting. Well, no, we are drafting actually. We're drafting when we put the key card in there. Even if it's unlocked for us technically, we need a door that goes through. So we want to actually get some gems for that. I think a set of 4 gems would make sense. As much as it costs, and it means we can't really spend our stuff on the all-important prayer room. What is it actually called? The shrine, right. The shrine. This might get us to the antechamber. And we're locked in as soon as we click on the door, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll do it. Well, I guess it'd be cheaper to just get 3 gems. We've never had to spend more than 3 gems for a room. Do we maybe only buy 2 gems? How much does the corridor cost? Are there any 3-gem rooms that would, like, absolutely require... Wait, do these tell us? Yeah, you have to, like, click on them to see how much they cost. The passageway would be, like, one thing that we could do to get to that room. So would the secret passage. Kind of. Don't think there's anything that like goes straight through. That would cost us 3 gems. These are all free. Usually, I think. What about normal rooms that go straight through? That we haven't placed yet. Well, we wouldn't be able to get through the Hall of Mirrors even though it has multiple exits. This one doesn't cost anything anyway. No, we already did that. Rumpus Room only costs 1 gem. For some reason I thought it was 3. Yeah, other than that... Only thing that goes straight through... Only other thing that goes straight through would be... Oh, we got all of the green rooms. Didn't realize. Would probably be the, the cloister, which does cost Doesn't it cost 3 gems? Oh wait, no, it doesn't cost that today because we get them for free for the terrace. Right. We didn't actually trigger that effect though, not yet. Not really. Except, no, I guess the aquarium was free because it was a green room. Anyway. I think we only need 2 gems, at max. We'll save the rest for the thing. There could be a room that we haven't seen yet that could spawn that costs 3 gems, but I don't think it's very likely. I hope I don't regret that. Crap. Crap. We were so close. Can you believe it? We were like right on the other side of it. Maybe I should have actually gone back to the entrance hall to actually try getting like dice or something to re-roll this, because dice do spawn inside lockboxes sometimes. Guess we're just laundering currency today. We were so close, can you believe it? I can't believe it. I could have played just a little bit better, I guess. I was mulling it over so long over there. What I should have been thinking about was the possibility of having to re-roll. Can't find anything noteworthy, like notes, literally. A standard hub of domestic toil, complete with washers, dryers, and a state-of-the-art steam-powered unit, leveraging the newly installed steam ducts, leading from the boiler room. Right, this one's affected by the boiler room. Despite its innocent appearance, this inconspicuous space is rumored to launder more than just linen. Why is this one open? I guess it's just for set decoration, it doesn't matter. But I guess this is a special Steam one, right? What? Oh, I see. This service costs 5 coins, and will exchange all of your diamonds with all of your coins at a 1-to-1 rate. Huh. So you spend 5 and then, okay. How is that useful? It would only matter if... Well, like that one run where I had all the diamonds that I wasn't spending and I had like 9. That would maybe get us more coins. This only matters if you have more diamonds than 5 coins and for some reason you didn't want the diamonds, which are pretty valuable if you have like 5 diamonds. That's the spin cycle. Wash and dry. This service costs 5 coins and will exchange all of your keys with all of your diamonds. Right, well, actually I was just thinking about changing diamonds to coins, but it swaps them, right? So you could turn 8 coins, or however many coins, if you had like 14 like I used. You could get 9 diamonds out of that. That's actually way more valuable than I realized. Could also get like keys out of diamonds if you need them, or diamonds out of keys, whatever one is better. I think they're pretty equal in how much you need them, as far as I can tell anyway. Coins are the only ones that seem to have like a higher amount, just kind of more frequent. And then Fluff and Fold. This service costs 10 coins and will exchange all of your keys with all of your coins. So yeah, you could get like a lot of keys out of coins. So I guess that's telling us that keys are more valuable than coins if it costs 10 to do this. Because you only need 5 to turn coins into diamonds, but you need more to turn coins into keys, I guess. And yet keys are apparently... well, whatever. We have no use for this. The run's over. We were so close. Can you believe it? I'm gonna keep on saying it. Because I can't believe it. I'm gonna keep looking at this. Because I can't believe there are no more doors for me to work with. Can't really get more coins out of this. This seems to just be spending coins to get other things. Right behind this washing machine, it's the antechamber. The coveted place. I can't believe it. Do we want an upgrade disc? We can't afford it. And we can afford even less now. I was so prepared for the antechamber. Well, there are no more red rooms to be drawn, so we can just eat, I guess. Never made that boiler room. It's the quail. Could have had the trophy room. Or we didn't have the option like available to us, but would have been nice is what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, we can check in something here. What do we want to check in now that we don't have the key anymore? Which of these is most useful to us? You know, I would like the shovel back. But we can't guarantee the code check, and in fact in this run we only got it way later. How useful is the code check when you have to rely on it coming in like randomly? How rare is it? It's standard, I guess. It's not that rare. Maybe it is useful. Well, I want to check in something. Maybe one piece of the lever, whatever the third piece would be. Maybe the key card to always open. We could treat the code check as like our free key card room. But I mean, security room plus the other thing. Whatever it's called, what is that room called? Am I gonna have to check that too? The breaker box room, whatever. That combo is basically the key card. And it's also the one that lets you increase the amount of, security doors. So I'm not sure how useful the key card is without increasing the amount of security doors. We can't really plan on getting one of these items early. Well, I guess we can kind of assume that it might come in early. Maybe the treasure map, that could be fun. I did theorize about it. We haven't really checked the nursery ever since we got the treasure map. Will it still be in effect if we put it into the code check? Do we have to go to the nursery room now? I guess we've got the steps. Why not? Let's check the nursery, come back, and maybe put the treasure map in if there's nothing inside. We can't have this, can we? No, it's not a tool. Did we miss anything? Oh. Yeah, food was spread throughout, so we don't really have to worry about steps that much. Yep, there's 8 fruit. The secret garden really, bore fruit. Never saw a room with this combination, or rather with this guy without this. Unless I missed it, which I could have. Oh, there's more fruit. Where are all the places we want to step? The entrance hall, the foundation, the nursery, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So we'll make our way to the nursery. We'll maybe save the elevator for a little bit later. We've got a lot of steps. Maybe we save the elevator for last? Because I feel like that's going to be a whole thing, you know? Well, I'll stop worrying about it. Treasure? Treasure map? Does this work? We're in the right room. Oh, it works. This'll click the spot. Time to start digging. What, with a shovel? I guess so. Well, I'm glad we actually didn't check it in. And we don't need the dotted line to complete it. One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. Can you believe it? 8 diamonds that we can't use. Incredible. How stupid. I guess we can still check in the treasure map for later, now that we know what it does. The treasure map is actually useful at any point in time. Some of these are more useful to get early on. But you can just use this whenever you want to get diamonds, right? As long as you have the shovel. And you get the coat check. I guess we will check it in. Why'd you hide this in the nursery? Whose idea was that? And in you go. Could do the car keys. This is new. We know what the treasure map does, but we don't know what the car keys do. Yeah, I'll do the car keys. I do like the combo of treasure map and... Well, actually, I really like that combo, treasure map and this room. Because you can put the treasure map back in after using it like I just did. But the car keys, probably like the other keys, like the key that I used for the secret garden, I guess they probably just disappear after you use them. We'll just maybe gamble on getting the car keys another time. Alright. Maybe... How many steps is it? Not that far. We've got plenty of steps. We'll do this first. Any food? Not that it really matters. There's one. Let's open these. My special star thing. Would you believe it? There were dice here that I could have definitely used for the antechamber. Man. That really hurts, that screw up. Would you believe it? Even more dice. Man, I could have done 4 rerolls and definitely gotten in the antechamber. I was just too stupid. I had the steps, I should have done it. Oh well. At least we got a new room, right? The laundry room. Give me the banana. I'm going to wallow in misery for a bit, sink into a pit of despair metaphorically, before we commit to actually sinking into the earth, literally. Now would be a good time to take a break.